Hi guys, so far, as you can tell, it's quite windy, and we've had quite a bit of rain. As you can hear, my voice is sort of finally coming back. I've been ill a week, and I will be on the 24.5 Allstar, which is absolutely perfect for, well, everything, as we know. Starboard are here with demos, and they've got the new Gen R here today as well. There's not as many races as I'd expect for this. This is my first time doing Falmouth, but for those of us that have braved it, I think we're going to have fun. And tomorrow we will have, there's aqua paddle going on, and there will be sprints and technical. If you didn't know, Falmouth, this particular beach, it's like a kind of cove, bay's the right word. The wind is like southwesterly at the moment. When I went out earlier, it was 22 knots. The downwind section was really good. Because I'm still getting over being ill, it's kind of like, you know, I've got to reserve that energy. So let's see how it goes. And obviously so far in this vlog, I've not done much talking because I've been reserving my voice. But now I'll be giving you a lot more info and updates as we go. So we have the new Gen R here, if you look at the shape.
I think it's switched a bit. No, it is. It's supposed to be offshore though too. Completely offshore. It'll be interesting. There won't be much downwind.
Yeah, I mean, I never really.
In Frangipani, let's go.
Come and check in now.
How are you all feeling about today?
Nervous. Scared.
We could do it. We got the technology.
Why are we doing this?
The sun's finally coming out a little bit. Woohoo! Let's go. How are you feeling about today's race?
Oh, I'm going to win this time.
Oh yeah, because you got those secrets that you was dishing out to playing yesterday.
Secret wrong team techniques.
Oh, I see.
Make you win. Yeah, everyone should follow that.
I told you should prone instead.
Yeah, on the way back probably.
Like, they're really, really lovely people. Just worth meeting them for sure. Yeah.
So Falmouth is also the home of Paddlelogger, believe it or not. So that's also very cool. And they're here today, and I'll be going over and doing a little bit over there later on. And the wind is dying down slightly. The rain has gone. The rain has gone, which is fantastic news. So let's hope it stays dry.
In the yellow straight in front of us, then you make your right hand turn to go over to that point and the yellow square. You're finished.
Oh, that's really spicy.
10 seconds.
Oh, that's not good. Woo! Woo! Guess what, guys? There's going to be an aqua paddle here today. And would you like to tell us a little bit about aqua paddle?
So aqua paddle is parkrun for paddlers, and it is that simple. It's a free 5k timed paddle. Anyone on any craft, as long as they're paddling and looking forward to it. Welcome. Rowers, sorry, not allowed. And it's so families can come along, kids can come along, well-behaved dogs are allowed.
Aww.
So it's all great fun.
Fantastic.
It's time, so all you need to do is go to the website,
Yep.
aquapaddle.org,
Yep.
sign up, choose your watercraft
Yep.
to add to your fleet, and then register for an event.
Oh,
That is
great.
it.
And personally, I think that this is a really nice little introduction to see if you would enjoy getting into racing next.
Absolutely. So that's why we're working with GBSUP
Woohoo.
this year. So we've already been at Clandedford. We're here, we're up at Liverpool and a few other locations.
Oh, amazing.
And we will, to really show people that, yes, you've come on maybe on an aqua paddle, you've got involved in some of the timing side of things, you enjoy it. Okay, what's the next stage? Well, sign up to a GBSUP
Yes,
event.
absolutely. Great. So if any of you guys are down here and you're considering it, come and sign up and we'll see you down here tomorrow.
Excellent. See you then.
Bye. So I thought I'd sum up how that went for me, and personally, as you can hear, I'm still not 100%. So I did one lap and called it quits, and that's fine. You know, sometimes you just got to listen to your own body. And I wouldn't have minded constantly falling in if I was 100%, but because I am not 100%, I thought there's no point killing yourself over it and save yourself for tomorrow. So that's what I will do. But I did have fun on that one lap. It was definitely windier than expected. From my 1 million different apps, it was all saying 27 knots gusts. Sun's now back out, but it kept raining. It's like April showers here at the minute. So it is what it is. I'm glad I did what I could. But looking at it from here, it does look really flat. But as you get out, and especially when you get around that first buoy and then get back in, rounds to the second buoy, round the second buoy, it was a lot more nuts. So yeah, if I was 100%, I would have cracked out those 2 laps easily. Well, not easily, but it wasn't as crazy as Cal shot, but it was still a really good learning experience. So I'll look forward to tomorrow, and I'm going to go back out and have a paddle and enjoy myself. There's still obviously some people coming in, so yeah. So I just wanted to do a quick little video about the new Gen R. I've just been out on it. It's a 23 wide. If you may know, I have raced the other version of the Gen R. And you know, different people like different things, but personally for me, what is a game changer about that new one, the rails, and also the way the nose is a little bit flatter. I found it, I'm only 5'1" and I weigh 8.5 stone, and I found it a lot easier to control than the older version. And I just wanted to do my first initial thoughts on that. Yeah, so by the way, they'll be here to demo it as well tomorrow, so come down and check them out. Also have All-Stars here, Airline All-Stars. I don't think there's a sprint here. But yeah, so it's a great place to test boards because obviously it is the sea. So you'll get a bit of everything, and we had quite a bit of wind today. Sun's out now typically. But yeah, I just wanted to share my initial thoughts on it. I do personally think the new design is, for me personally, a lot better than what I felt on the older version. So Eric, how was today's race? And let's sum it up for me. Sum it up.
Diabolical. And yeah, it's tough, and it's a hard.
Did you have any good bits?
There's no good. It's the board goes everywhere, the paddle goes everywhere. You cannot get a proper stroke.
It was a survival.
It's also how to survive
Got ya.
and how to finish the race.
And now tomorrow awaits.
Second,
Tomorrow awaits.
yeah, tomorrow will be hopefully fun.
Love it. So we got Vicky here. Vicky, how was today? Sum it up for me.
Hideous. It was really, really hard.
Would you say it's the hardest sea race you've done though? Because Calshot was you at Calshot?
I was at
Calshot was grim, but I do think when I think about it, this was a different feeling, weren't it? So tell us about
yeah,
it.
because the waves were coming at you in all directions, from the back, from the left, from the right, from the front, over the board. It was just everywhere.
It really was.
Worse. It was worse than fuel. I think it was hideous. Absolutely hideous.
Love it. So tell us more about today. What was your experience like?
If you can imagine a washing machine, yeah, that's where we were. Waves were going from any directions, and
It was quite hard to read at times, wasn't it?
it was hard to read, and it was just unpredictable what was happening. It went downwind when it's supposed to rest. It was a fight not to go to France. So yeah, that was fantastic.
Love it. Love it. And Lynn, tell us about your experience today.
I was also in the washing machine with Kazia and everyone else, and it was tough, very tough. Turning around the boys down at the bottom at the
The
rocks.
boys were something else.
Down at the rocks,
Yes,
it
that
was
was hard.
hard not to be sucked into the
Yes.
rocks. One person actually aborted mission on the rocks
Oh my
and
God.
had to be rescued.
my
It
God.
was tough, but we survived.
Well done, guys. Well done. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo! Go, go, go! Woo! Go on! Woo! Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. Woo! Woo! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Woo! Woohoo! Yeah! Come on! Oh God! Ah! Ooh! Wee! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Ah! Wow, that was a sound and a half. Yeah, gosh.
what we're doing now. It feels like it's working.
So we're at the home of Paddlelogger today, guys, and yesterday. Yesterday was a little bit more feisty. And we're going to introduce you to all about Paddlelogger. So yeah, give us a little bit of history about it and tell us about yourself as well.
Yeah, hey guys, so I'm Dave, I'm the founder of Paddlelogger, and that was founded 2014 on this very beach. This is
Love that.
Bays down in Cornwall, and we're here at the Paddlelogger Falmouth Bay Open, which this year is host to the GBSUP National Championship. So we've got some team selection for Team England, Team GB, so that's going out to the ISA event, which should be, we think, in Peru at the moment.
Oh,
but
wow.
that's yet to be confirmed, so that's quite exciting. We've got all the best races in the UK here, which is great. And yeah, we've had a really good weekend. It's been windy a little bit. I think you raced yesterday.
Yes,
so
we had a bit of everything. Rain, sun.
And we've had a bit better day today, which is nice.
Absolutely.
We've got some sprints today. We've had some technical racing. I went out and joined the aquapaddle.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was really, really good. And we had a little bit of an offshore wind, but everybody did it. Everybody got round. Everyone gave it a good go. And yeah, it's a really good thing as well for paddlers who might be just starting out, thinking maybe racing's not quite for them, but wanting to dip their toe into kind of managed events.
I agree with that.
Absolutely, go find a local aquapaddle to you in the UK. So yeah, as I say, this is sort of where Paddlelogger started.
So tell us about the actual app.
Yeah, so Paddlelogger is a tracking app for paddle sports. We are stand-up paddlers by trade, but you don't have to be. You can be a kayaker. We've got dragon boaters, surf skis, drone paddlers, foilers. I'm really sorry if I've missed you, but you'll find us all in the app. And it's just, we started really as just the simplest tracker out there for water sports.
And it's got so many great features on it, you guys. In particular, one of my favourites is the Paddle Live feature.
Yeah, absolutely. Paddle Live and Paddle Plan. Yeah, Paddle Live is our flagship safety feature, fully automated. The whole point of Paddlelogger is to almost not really exist, right? We want people to get out on the water having a great time.
Yeah.
So the interface is just one button, press that, stow the phone, stow your watch's water lock comes on. You don't even have to think about it. You go out and have an awesome time.
Absolutely.
Paddle Live looks after you from a safety perspective. If you don't get back after an allotted amount of time, which you've set, then it will send an emergency contact text automatically. So that's unlike anything else on the market. And that's really just designed to give paddlers that little peace of mind to go and explore a little bit further.
Yes,
you know,
totally.
You had it a little bit yesterday. Again, we had a safety crew, we had jet skis, we had an IRB because the conditions were a bit gnarly. And I'm sure that gave a lot of paddlers who maybe were at their outer limit of their comfort zone or into their learning zone, as we like to call it, you know, that confidence to actually go and complete the event.
Totally agree.
You know, if you're a solo paddler and you're going out, you've nominated an emergency contact, they can keep an eye on you, they can track you on a map, they can know what you're up to, they know when you're back, you know, and it doesn't always have to be about safety either.
No.
We have paddlers who have let us know that actually what happens is they'll go out for a paddle and their partner will get a notification that they've come off the water and their dinner will be ready on the table when they get it. And I'm not saying that that's how it should be used, but it's quite a useful little benefit.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, exactly, right? And that, you know, downwinders, tracking downwinder.
Yeah.
Tracking from safety perspective there.
Yeah.
And again, it works from a point of view, right, if you might jump in at the headland over there, coming back here, someone can track you and pick you up. And again, they're not waiting around. You're not waiting around. You can get off the water. So there's lots of
incredible
benefits and use cases outside of just kind of keeping you safe on the water.
Absolutely.
And then last year we launched something called Paddle Plan as well. So Paddle Plan, really, really simple. Bring up a map of where you're starting, and you just create waypoints on a map.
Yep.
And then after that, it basically acts like Google Maps or Apple Maps.
Wow.
Or turn-based. Direction-based turn-based directions.
Yeah, I got you.
And when you're out on the water, it will say right, left a bit, right a bit. And then if you go completely off course as well, then it links in with Paddle Live. And so you get a notification that you're potentially being blown offshore, you're not where you're going supposed to be.
That's really clever.
And it will all link up.
Fantastic.
So we have escalations of alerts depending on how far you're being blown.
Yeah,
so you might not realise even that as you paddle, it might be going a bit wrong.
Sure.
So again, all about the safety
And you can share your like paddles as well, can't you? So you've got the logbook, but then also you can actually share the routes that you've done.
Yeah, we've got a nice little share card, and actually something that we're working on right now, in fact, is we're rebuilding all of the sharing systems. So we're going to have lots of new stuff in there for a little sneak peek for later in the summer.
Love it.
I've just finished designing that. So that's it. Yeah, so we're doing a lot more work with the sharing stuff around people's session. But also, again, talking back to paddle plan, if you've gone and done a really good route and you want to say, hey, go check this one out, this is what I've just done, you can share your paddle plan with other people as well.
Love that.
And that works really well for clubs, for people writing blogs.
Yeah.
Share routes and say, actually, go and try this one. This is
Fantastic.
a really great route for beginner. This is a really great route for someone who's a bit more experienced.
Sure.
This is a good downwind. And the paddle plan, again, just going back to that, also works really well from a race perspective, or in a downwind perspective, and you go, oh, I need to hit that marker and that marker to make sure I'm getting the best, the quickest route. It looks really, really great stuff. It's free to download, free to get on your iPhone. Thousands of users are loving it all over the world, and yeah, we hope you would too.
So by the way, go and download it on the App Store. And another question that I got a lot was, oh, does it drain my battery? Well, I've been testing it, and honestly, it really doesn't drain your battery. So no worries there, you guys. And you don't have to have a watch to connect it to. I use it just on my phone. Works perfectly well. Thanks for that. So whilst I've got a moment, I thought I'd do a recap of today's race. So I've just got to the station in fantastic time. I'm like smashing it. I'm really pleased with my organisation. So it was day 2. We had sprints, then technical. The sprints, as you may know, we don't really get many sprint paddling events in England, to be fair. And therefore, I've not really had... God, I've only done like one proper sprint race, to be fair. Well, it wasn't even a proper race. It's more like a day of sprinting held by Frangipani. Anyway, long story. So obviously sprinting on the sea is a different story. The wind was not as bad as yesterday, thank God. But, you know, people were doing a beach run, and I don't have loads of experience in that yet. I want to get better at it. It was really, really cool to see the pros in action. Very inspiring. So I was in the last category for the sprint, so I had quite a lot of waiting around, and this is the part that is crucial in staying warm and making sure you've got plenty of layers. And if you're going to take a dip, obviously bring fresh clothes. So the sprints was hard for me in terms of I've not mastered the beach start yet. So obviously if you can't do a good beach start, you're then going to have all the others ahead of you. But, you know, I'm here to learn and have fun on that. Then we had to go up to the 2 buoys, and you've got an option to take a left turn or a right turn. I opted for a left, and then bomb it back in. So a really short sprint course, and then jump off your board and run through the flags. Getting off the board and was a little bit easier because we didn't have to wear a leash, so that's a pro. However, trying to do it elegantly, not face plant in the sand, and still managing to, you know, finish. You could see even, you know, experienced people struggling with that, but really fun to watch. It made some great racing. So, yeah, that was a learning curve for me. I did enjoy it. I know that I could definitely do better at that, but obviously still not being 100%. I gave it my all anyway. Then we had the technical race, and it was a really fun course actually. Initially I was dreading it a little bit, but I'm pleased to say that I remained standing for the whole thing. The Allstar, well, smashed it as always. And I was with obviously the open category, and the 40 Masters women were also in that category with us. And it was a really, really fun course. Honest to God, the adrenaline rush was fantastic from that. Breathing wise, because I'm still quite chesty from my cold, found it very tough to breathe, even though I took my asthma pump, but hey, breathing's optional. Lots of turns, really interesting course. However, we had to get off on each lap, run with the board around the flag, get back on. Now that is hard when you've not mastered the art of carrying your board yet. And you know, on most race boards you have the option to move the handles and stuff like that. So you know, there's lots to learn. Anyway, the good news is I smashed it out, finished it. Really enjoyed on a lot of the turns having, you know, a lot of people there at the same time, and it was really awesome seeing, I think it was David's son out there as a junior doing the junior course. Like, incredible for, you know, a young lad to be out there doing that. I mean, kudos to him. Again, really nice to see all abilities out there, giving it their all, and just, this is what it's all about, getting out there, having fun, and enjoying the moment. So yeah, I had a mad dash at the Airbnb, and I've managed to get here in time, which I'm really impressed with. I'm still recovering. As you may know, I've had that cold for a bloody week and a half. Anyway, I've vlogged the whole weekend for you guys, because I know that you newbies getting into racing want to know what goes on, see how it all pans out, and I know that it really helps you guys get that confidence to get out there. And as you saw, there's all ages. It's not just young people. We had plenty of the 40 plus category, the 50 plus category, even the 60 plus category. So you really don't need to be young to take part. And plus the aqua paddle as well, which is really nice for those of you who want to dip your toes into having a little bit of a mini experience of paddleboard racing. So that sums it up for now. Yeah, this was quite a good weekend of vlogging actually, because I got a lot done. Anyway, I'm finishing it out there, and see you on the other side.